What is up? Welcome into Driving the Line, July 4th edition. My name is Alan Bell, and it appears that every host is gone. So, you know how it goes. When I host, there are no rules. We're just going to break all of them. It's like a substitute teacher. Somebody roll in that cart with the TV, put a movie on, man, and let's let it rip. All right. But before we get to everything that we have for today, which is going to be an awesome show, let's take a look at how we did on yesterday, because America in 1776 kicked some ass. In 2024, the Seattle Mariners are just impossible to do anything at the plate. It is tough betting this team right now. If we could go back to that screen real quick, I can take a look here. Look, the Orioles-Mariners first five, almost had it. We were at 4. Orioles-Mariners over 7. Again, we should have had it. But my God, the Mariners just cannot score. Big Chuck going 2-0 yesterday. The Crew nailed it. Astros, Blue Jays over 8. Crushed that one. Tough one there for my man Raphael and DG. Tough one there as well. Now, before we bring in everybody else, kind of a little different. Let's go ahead and bring in the Howie Schwab Crew play of the day, and then we'll get to everybody. Polls in the chat. Vote now. All right. All overs. There's no unders on July 4th. All right. Fireworks are going up, and so are the runs. Astros, Blue Jays over 8.5. Diamondbacks, Dodgers over 8.5. Mets, Nationals over 9. And Tigers, Twins over 8. Like we said, polls in the chat. Vote now. We'll update at the end of the show as we always do. But let's bring in everybody because there's so much more fun. You don't want to look at this ugly mug all show. Bring everybody in. Let's get it ripped. What's up, fellas? First off, Chris Bassett, my man. What's good, man?
Sir, how are you doing today? You got some hot dogs lined up for later?
Oh, yeah. Already been tearing it up at Sonic yesterday. About to go do the same thing today. Yeah, you know, the funny part is I had people ask, they were like, did you just stop in the middle of the drive-thru? And I was like, no, man, it's Sonic, dude. You get your own little car hop spot, man.
That's right. I forgot Sonic does that. But yeah, I saw those comments like, yeah, is this guy going to move up? What, he's blocking the whole line here. Let's go.
My God, dude, that's the beauty of Sonic, man. You get to enjoy your ocean water in your own little spot, man. Raphael, what's up, buddy? How we doing?
Good morning, crew. Happy 4th of July. I saw that, and now I'm dying for a hot dog. I know the cardiologist is on vacation now. He's in Houston watching the Astros, so I'm tearing it down today. Well,
the funny part is that where that came, if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, like yesterday we made a video, we put it out on Twitter, giving a shout out essentially to the legend, man, Joey Chestnut, obviously not participating today. But all that derived from our chat, like our text chain, because you guys were talking about hot dogs, and I was like, I want a hot dog so bad. So, Raphael, I feel you on that, man. Soupy, what's up, bro? How we doing?
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's 4th of July weekend, so from today throughout the weekend, you can have as much hot dogs as you want. There is no rules. Don't worry about it.
There we go. You know what? 2 rules that I live by. Number 1, there are no rules, and number 2, it's July 4th every day. We want a hot dog. We got to grill one. 8:30 in the morning. Hey, put some of them Bassett spices on. Let it rip.
There you go.
I'm telling you, man. Bassett, where can we find those spices at? What's the website again?
Absolutely. You can go to my website, thechrisbassett.com or bassetsblends.myshopify.com.
Bam. Everybody hit that one up today. Making a good July 4th. I hear it's good betting karma when you purchase from said website. And my man, look at him. Got the happy 4th sign down there. Big Chuck. What's up, bro?
Morning, AB crew chat. Yeah, happy 4th to everyone and their families as well. Yeah, don't let Chris fool you as well with that macaroni, seafood macaroni as well. That still has deal. Yeah, if everyone saw that, I'd love to have some of that for the 4th as well. But big day ahead. Let's have a good one,
dude. I mean, you're right on that. And Bassett, dude, that looked fire when you put that video out on Twitter. Run it through it again. It was, what kind of mac and cheese was it?
Those are seafood mac. So I like the cavatappi noodles, right? Everybody wants to go with the elbows and the small ones. They don't hold the cheese, right? The cavatappi's got like a little curlicue, plus it's got the ridges, so that cheese sticks to it. But we had some langostino in there, some claw crab meat, and some shrimp. So good. And the cheese blend. Everybody wants to know the cheese blend, right? You had cheddar, mozzarella, which gives it the nice string pull, some smoked Gouda, and Kobe Jack.
Ooh, dude, that sounds good. Especially the
screw the hot dog now. I want mac and cheese.
Hey, yeah, I'm out, guys. I'm about to go make this.
Well, I was gonna say, Soupy. I was literally gonna say, like, every time that I've been to the Northeast, all right, more Boston than anything, but like you could get those big, thick dogs, like, and they'll put, crab, like all kinds of stuff on it, man. So yeah, like, but sea bass, dude, it looks fire, man. Absolutely
Appreciate
fire.
it.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, what else is gonna be fire? These picks for today, and I tell you what, sea bass, I'm gonna throw it to you first because I want to talk a little baseball here, and we're gonna talk about the Orioles because I think you and Soupy have some Oriole plays coming for today. So Seabass, man, start us off, buddy. What do you got?
Yeah, so for baseball, we're going to take the Orioles Mariners no-run first inning. Looking at this, the Orioles are one of the worst teams at scoring runs on the road in the first inning. And shout out to my man, Better Days Ahead, who actually came to the restaurant last week for some lunch. I use his charts when I'm looking at this stuff. Both of these guys, amazing whips. Baltimore, Corbin Burns, 6-1, no runs allowed, and Bryce Wilson, 9-0. So no run first inning for the Orioles and Mariners. And then my second baseball pick, Dodgers and D-backs, over 2.5 runs for the first 3 innings. Now, both of these pitchers pretty tough. They don't give up a lot of runs, but I don't know. They've got both of them allow their batting averages to the opponent over 400. Both of them have a whip over 1 in the first inning. Zach Gallen 3-3 as far as giving up runs in the first inning. I think we could see a little early action here. So I'm going to take the Dodgers and Diamondbacks over 2.5 in the first 3.
I love it, man. You're talking about Better Days Ahead. Mark, a fantastic dude. And in the chat right there, all right, you can see it. Tony says, love his no-run firsts, including yours as well. And then Mark's cheat sheet. Check those out. Better Days Ahead. Check them out on Twitter. Mark, feel free to drop those links there in the chat, man, because they are phenomenal. So, all right, Big Chuck, throw it over to you. MLS. All right, we're going West Coast today, my dog. Break him down. You got to go.
El Trafico caps off the MLS midweek features. LAFC and the Galaxy, they sit atop the Western Conference standings, and when they meet up, we tend to see high-scoring results, with 9 of the last 10 meetings cashing to the over. These two teams also start the scoring early and often as well, so I'm going to go ahead and take the over 1.5 first-half goals and over 4.5 first-half corners. Both teams are corner machines, and this is just a must-play anytime either are involved. LAFC versus LA Galaxy, 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. Bassett, what's up, man?
Did they really call that El Trafico as opposed to like a Classico? That's hilarious.
El Trafico.
El Trafico.
It took me a minute, realizing obviously that they're speaking about, traffic. I thought they were talking about like, moving bricks of heroin or something. I didn't know what
that other traffic stuff they got over there. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, they started calling it the Santo Traficante special down there or over there. All right, Rafael, throw it over to you, man. You've got a Major League Baseball play, and you also have hot dogs here for the hot dog eating contest, and we have odds on every single person for the men's event because the women's, quite frankly, is going to be dominated. But Rafael, I'll throw it over to you, man. Hit us both. What you got?
Yeah, I want to take the Padres Rangers first 5 under. Hit the Cubs game first 5 under yesterday because basically the Cubs offense is bad as in Seattle Mariners. But this one, I just like the pitching matchup. I think Max Scherzer, who's pitched well his first 2 outings, I think he's going to hold the Padres bats a little bit silent. That's why I like 4. If it was 3.5, I probably would have passed. But I'm going with the solid 4 minus 110. I just think pitching will be key in the first half. And then when they get in the bullpens, we could see runs. But the first 5, I'll take Padres Rangers first 5 under. And then, of course, James Webb over 48.5 minus 120. This one's key. If you want to take him to win it all, there's numbers all over the place. DraftKings plus 150, BetMGM plus 175. He's a youngster in this one. He's only been doing this 3 years. First time in his hot dog eating contest, he had 41. Last year, he had 47.5. Now there's no pressure onto the top 2. We'll probably talk earlier. Who's going to win the mustard belt? Because there's no pressure. You don't have to look to your side and say, okay, what's Joey doing right now? How many's he at right now? There's no pressure. I think someone does hit 51, 52, but I'm going to take a shot with my boy, James Webb today. I think he hits like 51.
Nice, man. Nice. And yeah, we're going to break that down even more here in just a minute. And especially, Rafael, like you said, like there is no prohibitive favorite in the men's side. I mean, there's a favorite, but he's like minus 115. It's not minus 65,000 like it usually is, right? So, yeah, we're going to break those down. Now, the coach has 2 plays. Now, do we have a video for Coach? Or do we not? I can't remember if we do. If we do, just hit play. If not, yeah, I don't think that we do. Denny McCarthy, round 1, plus 110 over Sepp Straka. And JT posted round 1, plus 114 over Sung Jae Im. What? That's the John Deere Classic for my golf friends there. Raphael, is that correct?
That is correct. In Illinois right now, we're just probably only going to be like 80 degrees in this one. It's going to be very weird and lack of humidity in the Midwest while everyone else is baking.
Yeah. Dude, well, okay, so you know what? I was going to bring that up because you're absolutely right, all right? I was sitting over here with our man Randall Mims yesterday, and we were looking at the weather for today's baseball games. And Raphael, you just brought up a great point. It is either scorching hot or it's actually unbelievably comfortable. Like it's almost like there's like a banner around like the United States of play. I think in Las Vegas today it's like almost 120. It's like 116 or so. Is that right, Raphael?
114 today. Next 2 days, 116, 117. Next Monday, we could see the first 118 break record.
Dude, yeah, that's a dry heat. That doesn't mean anything. Dry heat.
Yeah, come get you some of this. Hey, I think we do have a video, AB.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. Hey, well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of dry heat, that's the coach right there. Go ahead and hit that vid. What do you got?
Good morning, DTL Universe. It is your boy, and we are on the road outside of the friendly confines. First and foremost, happy 4th of July. This is America's holiday, but we never take a day off. So shout out to the crew working today. Shout out to all of you tuning in live or on demand. As you know, I'm on the road doing the John Deere Classic. I love working for the PGA Tour. It's one of my pure joys. Now, there's some afternoon tee times today, and 2 plus money plays I absolutely love, and I found them at DraftKings. Now, Denny McCarthy, last year played really well here. He's really kind of stepped up his game. I'm going to take him over the defending champion, Sepp Straka, at, let me check my notes, plus 110. Sepp is notoriously not a really fast starter. Whenever Denny McCarthy plays well and has a good week, he does start quickly. I think he has a good first round today. We'll take him at plus 110. Then our number 2 play, and again, this one goes against the numbers, but JT Poston on this golf course at this event is absolutely spectacular. So I'm going to take him plus 114 over Sungjae Im. Now, Sungjae has been playing great. The reason you don't know about it, because he never talks. He's very, very quiet. He just kind of goes about his business, collecting cash along the way. But today, if you're going to cash with the coach, it's going to be Denny McCarthy over Sepp Straka and JT Poston over Sungjae Im. Have a great holiday. Be safe out there and understand that when we meet at the pay window, we do it together. Damn it. The grind is fun, even in the dog days. AB, back to you.
Coach looking good in the yellow. We don't get to see him in the yellow too often.
Yeah.
Looking sharp.
Yeah.
I liked it, man. I like that. That was a good video by Coach. Okay, Soupy, coming over to you because I'm going to bounce off of your picks, all right, that we have because we're kind of both hitting on the Orioles here. So break down the 3 that you have, all right, and then we're going to pull up the Orioles slides so we can take a look because this Corbin Burns play, actually both of them, he could be fire today. So I throw it over to you, buddy. What you got?
Absolutely. Corbin Burns, 2.28 ERA, 4th in the league. The Mariners are terrible. They cannot hit. Since June 19th, they're hitting 185, 301 slugging percentage, 30% strikeout rate, all last. This is why I'm going heavy on Corbin Burns. 23.4% strikeout rate this year. That elevates to 34.5% against the Mariners lineup. That is such a stark difference. You cannot believe. It blows my mind how big of a difference is. And when you're getting a 7.5 strikeout total on a minus odds, again, like I said with Grayson Rodriguez a couple days ago, that shouldn't happen. It should mostly be plus odds. So you have to take it. And I think Corbin Burns, again, he is going to shut down this offense. They have scored 4 runs in their last 4 games, and one of those games was because they scored 3 runs. So they've lost 4-1, 2-0, 5-3, and 5-1. So Easily, Corbin Burns could go 6 innings and give up 1 earn and get 8 strikeouts. He could go 7 innings with 1 earn and 9 strikeouts. This is going to be a great game for him. And then we'll go with Aaron Rodgers for our last pick. He's going against Frankie Montas, who is in a revenge game. Did not have a very good career with the Yankees, a 6.51 ERA with the Yankees. And so what I think is going to happen, he's going to get that first at bat. He can easily get a hit. Frankie Montas, 5.52 ERA in the first inning. So I think he could get a hit there. And then Aaron Judge is going to probably get back up in the third inning and he can get another hit, maybe an RBI. There's going to probably be runners on. This is showing that Montas cannot pitch against the top of the lineup. So give me Aaron Judge. Minus 140 is big juice, but it's easy money with him.
There we go, man. And look, our man Cortez Phillips in the chat says D. Kramer with 8 Ks last night. The line was 4.5. Yeah. Like, people messaged me yesterday after the show because I said that watching the Mariners hit was like an Amish kid in timeout. Like, there's nothing going on at all. And like, they were like, I don't know if you could say that. I was like, well, I didn't choose to have no electricity. They did. But like, dude, the Mariners are awful. Like, I don't know. I've watched every pitch because, you know, obviously we have our Orioles thing going on. And like, I've watched every pitch the last 2 nights. Buddy, I love baseball almost as much as anybody in the world. And it is making me hate baseball. It is so bad. It is so bad. All right, producer man, if you could throw up the Orioles graphics that we have for today, weather, all right, pitch 4:10 p.m. Eastern, 74 and sunny. Like, there's really not much to even really concern yourself when you're playing in Seattle. It's kind of always the same. 47% humidity. Again, we say the same thing every day. It's not bad. There's just nothing really happening in your favor, right? So I wouldn't even concern yourself too terribly much. But if you look at the pitching matchup, all right? So what Soupy was just talking about with Corbin Burns, all right? The orange markings are the designation of the pitcher that has the advantage in the matchup. Corbin Burns, like, statistically is almost the perfect pitcher, right? 9-3, 2.2 ERA. 5 hits a game, all right, 0.64 home runs allowed per game, almost 6 strikeouts a game, 1.4 walks per game, and almost dead even at fly ball to ground ball percentage of the balls that he throws that are put in play. I absolutely love how Soupy is breaking down Corbin Burns today because the Mariners, even when they're okay, Burns would mow him down. This is historically bad offensively for the Mariners. Like, these are such smart plays. So you saw the breakdowns there. So the 2 plays that I have, I wore my Tigers hat for a reason. We're taking the Tigers Twins over 8 because there is a significant, really a hitting matchup for both sides here. I think that both can really put up some runs. I expect the Twins to have a monster day today, but I think the Tigers can put some up too. And then going back to the Orioles, team total over 3.5, minus 125. The Orioles are starting to hit it a little more. They're not playing great offensive baseball per se because this is the problem with betting Seattle, that they can pitch. I mean, they have guys that can throw. Like, that's the most difficult part. That they have to do it. But the Orioles team total over 3.5. They're going to get there today. So, did we get everybody? Do we have our picks? Jared said even though they suck.
We left one of them off.
What do you got?
We left one pick off. Just the WNBA today. There's more than baseball. America's pastime. We got the ladies trying to take over today. So one play, WNBA, Connecticut Sun, over 73.5 points. Now they're playing Minnesota Lynx today. They played earlier in the season, overtime game. Both teams were over 80 points. The Sun, they're scoring over this number in 12 of their 19 games this year, and Minnesota's given up this many points in 11 of 19 games. So I think we're going to see another tough game here. I like the Sun over 73.5.
Bam. And that's why you have a team, because when one person, an idiot, all right, messes up, somebody else picks up the slack and says, nah, son, come on, I got you, man. It's like a good mac and cheese.
Exactly. It's all going to come together. No one component is bigger than the other.
Nope. Not at all, man. Not at all. Okay. Speaking of that, let's have some fun, man. Have a little educate and entertain. love that kazoo, man. That's my favorite song ever. Okay. Hot dog eating contest. Now, Raphael, all right, you wear a lot of hats when it comes to the education part, all right? The rest of us, well, Bassett too, because he's putting together scientific blends. Me and Soupy, hey, you know what? We're just trying to throw up a few weights, man, and try to help out where we can. That's what we're trying to do. And by the way, Soupy, I like that shirt, man. That's a dope shirt, dude.
Hello.
Yeah, got that America one going. I like it. So here are the odds for the hot dog eating contest. So, Raphael, I'm going to throw it to you, like, just any thoughts that you have. I know that you had a pick on it, right? But what should we know in terms of betting? Is there any information like the books? Do you expect a lot of line move? Like, how do we go about it? Say, if it was the first time that we've ever bet a hot dog eating contest.
Obviously, this is the first time you can actually bet the future of it right now because there's no huge favorite. Like I said, there's no minus 6,000 on Joey Chestnut. So I think the top 3 people on that list right now for futures is a really good play. Because let's face it, I think it's only a 3-man race that's going to win the mustard yellow belt today. I don't see a sleeper coming in. Maybe Nick Weary, but I don't think he's never hit the 50 mark eating hot dogs. So I just think someone will hit the hot dog. So Esprit and Webb, I think, are the only ones. Patrick Bertelli, another one, never hit the 50 mark in a main race. And again, I think it's going to hit 50 because the weather's nice. It's 75 in Coney Island. The humidity, yeah, it's high 75, but the average weather in Coney Island is usually around 85 to almost 90 with humidity. It's not going to be that hot today, so that's going to be a big effect on that one. That's why I think Esprit and Webb are probably going to be the 2-2. Now you can do head-to-head matchups as well. Go to DraftKings and BetMGM. Both have head-to-head matchups. SB versus Webb, Weary versus Webb. You can do a certain like that way. But I can guarantee you the books will probably have the lowest betting on this hot dog eating contest because no one wants to watch it because like me and Super were talking early because Chestnut's not there. Everyone wants to watch and see if he breaks his record, even though he's not bettable Chestnut, but everybody was betting other things around the category of Nathan's hot dog eating contest. So this year, this is the first year DraftKings and BetMGM could do head-to-head matchups and all these other props. So they're probably mad that Joey Chestnut is not doing this event because it's costing them money for money coming in. So it's going to be very interesting. Also, look for where they sit today as well, because normally Chestnut's in the middle and everyone's around him. Who's going to be that middle person? Who's going to be eyeing, okay, he's got 48. I need to eat 2 more to try to hit 50. The seating chart's going to be very difficult this year as well.
Can I just say one thing? And I promise everyone, hand on the Bible, we did not talk about this before the show. Like, Raphael did not know that I was throwing that question to him, and he just – I don't know if there's anyone in the country that is more intelligent on everything that has to do with sports betting than Raphael right there. Like, he did not know any of that was coming, and my man just let that rip. No, he didn't write anything down. Like, this dude is just a wealth of knowledge. So, Raphael, I have got to give you props on that because you just ripped a 4-minute clean promo, like, off the cuff, dude. Like, it was amazing, man.
Thank you. It should be very interesting. I'll be watching it with sound and everything, so I'll be having it because I have a couple nuggets sprinkled on this.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So quick question, Raphael, and this is the last one that I'll ask you. Okay, is there an over under for the amount of dogs eaten by anyone? The last I saw, I think it was like 51 and a half. Like, take your time if you need to find it, but I think that's what it was 51 and a half.
Yeah, I've seen 4 shops have it different, 50 and a half and 51 and a half. So this, I got to tell you, make sure you have if you only have DraftKings, BetMGM, both have 2 different numbers. I think FanDuel had 51 and a half. I even seen 49 and a half on an offshore book. So again, is around there. And I do believe someone hits the 50 mark. I have my personal bet 50 and a half plus money on over as well. Because again, like I said before, none of these guys have pressure. Jeffrey Esprit, James Webb, they're not going to be looking to see how much hot dogs has Joey have eaten already. Can I at least get second place? These guys have no pressure whatsoever. So I think we're going to see some shocking numbers from the top 3. Maybe Patrick Pelletelli. I think he can probably go maybe 45, 46, maybe one of his best records. But I think we'll see a 50 mark.
Okay. All right. That's what we're going to do. Right here, each person is going to choose a winner and over under of 50 and a half dogs. Okay. So Raphael, you already had your winner. Like, I'll just start with you. You just winner and then over under 50 and a half.
Yeah, I'm taking a youngster, James Webb. This will be his third time being in a tournament. He's improved both times, 47 his first time, 40 at 8.5. I think he goes 2 more today. I think his practice runs went 53 and 54 on practice runs. So I'm going to go him on this one. I think he goes 52, 53 hot dogs.
Okay.
Can't believe I
here
know
we
his
go.
practice runs.
His practice. His practice been going to he's been going to Seattle Mariners games and just eating hot dogs, not watching it. Smart man. All right, Seabass, what you got, man?
I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. And after listening to Raphael, I'm just going to follow him. I literally have no idea about who wants to eat that many hot dogs. And again, like we're talking practice. Who practices eating 50 hot dogs? I feel like I'm going to go for 54 for lunch today. I got nothing. James Webb, boys and girls. James Webb.
Well, hey, I tell you what, man. Following somebody who has the information in sports betting, that is a strategy, right? Like, yeah, that's a strategy. Big Scott Tyler, man. Good to see you, buddy. It has been forever. Miss you, man. Absolutely miss you. Brian says 49.5. Brian Smith, that's what he's got it there. All right, Soupy, I throw it over to you, man. Same question. Over under 50.5. And who's your winner?
Yeah, do you think I'm gonna go against Raphael? You got to be kidding me. I'm going James Webb also, and he's saying over 50 possibly. Come on, you saw that explanation. I ain't going against him.
All right, so everybody's gone Webb. Like that's the choice. All right, I didn't want to eat chalk here. Yeah, Raph, what's up, man?
I agree with Hef Sterling, and he says getting OG less than 36.5. He hasn't hit 36.5 in a while. And one of his contests he tried to commit to, I think he threw up some of his hot dogs. He got discontinued on that one. So I think 36.5 under is a good play.
Okay, so all right, good information. Yeah. Okay, so Seabass, I didn't know that you guys were tracking the system, like leading up to the
career hot dog eating numbers. This guy's never hit 36.
Yeah, dude, they were down here at the Antioch, Tennessee Classic last weekend, knocking it out, man. Okay, hey, I'll tell you what though, like, dude, Seabass, like you just said, hey, sometimes the play is just following somebody who's smarter than you on it. So I'm gonna follow you guys on that one for sure. So Hef, good looking out. Well done on that one, Raphael. Nice job. Now, I'll tell you what, though. I will take – I mean, it's no fun taking the chalk. So give me a good Italian here, all right? Give me Patrick Bertoletti coming through. Italians can eat food. They can knock it out. Give me my man here, and I'm going to go with over 50.5 because, man, you know what? America didn't bet on itself to bet on unders on this day, 300 years ago. So I'm not going to do it either. Rob, what's up, it?
His total is 46.5. I think he could go 47, 48 tonight for Bertelli. I would not be shocked if he has a better number than Nick Reary.
Okay. What now? Okay. Now, what time does it start? Like, how do we watch and what time?
I do believe it's noon Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. It's on ESPN too, because ESPN's got Wimbledon.
Ooh. Hey, it's a big sports day, man. Every baseball team's playing WNBA. Hot dogs.
El Trafico.
The Santo Traficante special. Like, we got it going, man. This is good. So Scott says, is there a website we can go to see these hot dog numbers?
Yes. MLE. It's Major League Eating Contest. So it's MLE. I do believe it's MLE.com, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's MajorLeagueEating.com, but the league is called MLE. It has great. You can sit there and read every food world record, and you would probably want to throw up after reading what the world records are.
Dude, all right. First off, I just found my retirement plan right there, MajorLeagueEating.com. Number two, all right. Last question, Raphael, because we have asked you and leaned on you enough. Okay, so the women's side, the favorite, and I cannot pronounce her name, Miko. Like I'll let you do it because I'm an idiot. But she's like minus 1,200 to win. But she's married to one of the male participants. Is this correct?
That is correct. And last year she was a little nervous, but she only won by 2 last year. She beat, by 6 last year. A newcomer. I don't even want to pronounce her, Ibahara. A newcomer in there. So Ibahara has been putting up some big records all season long for the women's eating contest. So she could be very. I don't think she wins, but I think she can give Sudo a big run for her money. And she's married to Nick Reary, who I would hate to take them out on a date. Let's go a double date for dinner tonight. I hate to take them two out on a double date.
Hey, we are not playing credit card roulette on that one. I'll tell you what, they can pick up their own tab. And I'll tell you this, I do not want to be in their house tomorrow. That is going to be brutal after eating 120 hot dogs. Dude, we're getting our own hotel rooms on that one. Okay, so parlaying that to this, all right, I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, what's the best sports couple? And you could go all time, right? All time, all that counts. And then number 2, what is your plate of food look like on July 4th today? All right. So, Seabass, I'm going to throw it over to you first. Take a minute. What you got?
Yeah. Let's start with the food. That's the easy one. So just because of the hot dog eating contest, there will be 1 hot dog. That's it. I'm a burger guy. I want some ribs. Depending on who makes the potato salad, there might be a little bit of that. Obviously, macaroni and cheese, but there's lots of chips, lots of dip. And yes, we're gonna start with the Trulies, and then once those fireworks get going, it's tequila for the rest of the night.
Nice, dude. That's solid, man. Big Kevin McKenzie. Well, go ahead. What?
The sports couple. For me, this one just came, obviously living in the housewives world. It's Sanya Rich Ross and Aaron Ross. Aaron Ross, cornerback for the Giants, 2 Super Bowls, and Sanya got 3 gold medals in track and field. So that's got to be up there.
Nice. I like it, man.
I like that one. I forgot about that one.
It is good. Our man Kevin McKenzie in the chat.
Aaron Ross.
Yeah. He's finally healthy. Got over his cold just for July 4th. Ready to go. So, Kevin, I know it was a battle, buddy, but welcome back. It's good to have you. And go ahead and pound some of that food today. All right, Raphael, throw it over to you, man. What do you got?
Well, this year's gonna be different since the doc's got me eating a little bit different for the next couple of weeks. But normally, I eat hot dogs not all the time, but I want a good brat on the 4th of July. I want some grilled onions, some nice mustard, a nice potato salad, or a macaroni salad and stuff like that. And I love me some watermelon on the 4th of July, but I also like it soaked in vodka for a while. Put some vodka in it, soak it, and then cut the watermelon up. Give me some of that all day long. I'm not the biggest drinker. AB knows I only drink 1 day a week on a Sunday, so I don't usually have a lot of cocktails on Sunday. Probably won't have it today because I'll be watching El Trafico and doing some other work. But if I did have a cocktail, I would always have an old-fashioned on 4th of July. And my power couple, Kate Upton and Justin Verlander. Kate Upton was in the Sports Illustrated, so I'll say that she's a half athlete. She's been in the Sports Illustrated cover many times. So I'll give me Justin Verlander, who got the date for giving her a baseball at a game. That's how he got the date. So Justin Verlander, hats off for landing Kate Upton.
Dude, that was money. I was gonna go with the same one because of exactly what you said, man. Like Verlander's awesome. She seems great. I've never heard anyone say a negative thing about Kate Upton. Like she seems like she's super fun and they have a great time. Like that's a good one, dude. Well done on that one. And I can tell you, man, all my boys over here in Nashville, as soon as they heard watermelon and vodka, like they all just woke up. Let me tell you that. They're like, dude, we need Raphael down here. A great choice on the brat. Very Wrigleyville of you right there. And I respect it. I don't know if we could talk about this another day, but like, I don't know if there's another Major League Baseball park that has everything like perfect around it. Like Wrigley is Wrigley. It's legend, right? But like Wrigleyville around it, dude, like it is just a blast, man. Like it's awesome. So yeah, I
gotta hit Rush Street after the game.
Oh, dude, it's great, man. I'm telling you, it's great. Like, if anybody hasn't been, do it, man. Like, it's absolutely worth it. It's a blast. Soupy, throw it over to you, man. What do you got?
Yeah, for me, I'm simple when it comes to my burgers and my dogs. I'm not a big like throw lettuce and onions and everything. Just give me some mustard. I don't like ketchup. That's one thing. I hate ketchup. So give me my hot dog and give me my cheeseburger with just mustard. I want a good potato salad. I love a ton of mayo on it. Same thing with my macaroni salad. And just give me a couple Miller Lights and just hang out by the pool and relax. That's for me.
Drinking Millers.
Oh, yeah.
I like. All right, who's your couple?
Oh, it's got to be, they dominate one sport. That's Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf. 30 Grand Slam titles in between them. Steffi Graf has 22 of them, but still, they are both considered the best of their sport.
I forgot that they were married.
Yeah, me too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I went old school.
So okay, so what goes on your dog? You said you don't like ketchup, right?
Just mustard. Really, I when it comes to that stuff, I'm super simple. I've had a chili dog here and there, but like I don't really care about it. I'm super simple when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like Mark in the chat asked, don't they put ketchup on pizza in Connecticut? Yeah, I thought that was gonna get that response. Look, all right. So, I mean, everybody knows I'm going Paul Skeens and Livy Dunn on my sports couple there. But, honorable mention, I was just going to go Derek Jeter and the entire Victoria's Secret roster. I also respect that one. That's a pretty solid one as well.
Or you got Ricky Fowler, and I don't know his wife's name, but she was a pole vaulter.
Yeah.
I forgot about
they
that.
seem like a lot of fun. Like, I bet, like, Ricky Fowler seems like a blast. Like, he does. Yeah. He's one of those dudes like that. He takes his work seriously, but he doesn't take himself seriously. You know what I mean? Like he seems like a lot of fun. And also, shout out to the side sports couple of Phillip Rivers and his doctor because they have a baby every 3 months. So congratulations, Dave. What is he up to now? I think 11. I think he has 11 kids.
Like
It's crazy.
It might be 9.
Oh,
I think it is 9.
If anybody's ever met Phillip Rivers for 1 minute, it all makes sense. This dude is all energy all the time. He's never there's never a dull moment. Like he's just constantly going. Like Phillip Rivers is an awesome dude, but I can totally see it. Like there's not a lot of downtime at the house. Now, food wise, dude, I'm the same, man. Like I like to have hamburger, hot dog, obviously, right? We talked about shrimp. Putting those like on the grill, like if you want to have like an easy, like if you're hosting something today, and you want to just kind of spice it up, like and Seabass, I throw it over to you. Like, do you have any tips for anybody that might be hosting some people, maybe relatives for the first time? And where I was going with the shrimp, and then I'll throw it back to you, is that if you want to like say you have like in-laws, right? It's the first time you're hosting them, like you want to put something more out than just a damn hot dog and a hamburger, like. You can get shrimp, put them in any kind of seasoning or whatever, and grill them. And it's very simple, but it looks better than like the effort and the time and the money put into it. So if you're looking for something quick to, kind of make yourself look good, like shrimp is a very simple like way to go. But I thought you're the expert. Like,
super easy. Look, you're going to have the grill going, right? You got the dogs and the burgers on the grill. You take that shrimp. You throw in a ton of butter, some lemon, some Old Bay, a little apple cider vinegar, wrap that thing up in some foil, set it on the top shelf of the grill. And when you drop that lid down, right, you're going to let that steam because shrimp, right, they don't take very long to cook. And if you put them directly on that heat, they're going to cook too fast. You're not going to get all the flavor in there. And then they're going to be tough and chewy like pencil erasers. You ever have overcooked shrimp? It's like chewing on a pencil eraser. I know everybody in this all here right now has chewed a pencil eraser. I just know it. But keep them on that top shelf. They only need about 5 to 7 minutes. They're going to steam up real nice. They're going to look succulent. And you just lay them out on a platter. Take the foil, drip all the juices over the top. Best flavor you got.
Dude, nice call. Hey, I'll tell you what, speaking of that, funny enough, man, I was working on something, and our man, Randall Mibbs, he had just got his kid a brand new baseball bat. Check this. Dude, pencil bat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's funny that you brought that up. I was working on something else with that picture, but yeah, he just got him the pencil bat. And Bryce Harper, like, he's the one that, like, set it off, and some other guys did too. But yeah, it's funny that you said that, man. And yeah, I've definitely chewed on all sides of a pencil sitting in class, looking at the watch, like, is this ever going to end? Ready to get this thing out of here, dude. Okay. All right. So, I've had a ton of fun. We need to bring Charles back in because speaking of food over there in the green room, I think my man's probably taking it down because we've left him in there so long. So let's get to the whip around. Charles, I apologize, buddy. We left you hanging there for way too long. Now, I give you a chance at any thoughts here on any of it. Answer as much or as little as you want. All right, sports couple, what you like to eat on 4th of July, what you like to drink on 4th of July, and do you have any hot dog thoughts over under 50.5 or winner?
Hey, remember No More and Mia Hamm? That's an old school power
Yeah.
couple as
Oh,
well.
Oh, yeah.
Good to have them. Yeah, always burgers, not really hot dogs. Chicken, some chicken on there as well. So, and then I'm not a real big drinker, but Bud Light, something like that on the 4th or holiday, something like that as well. So, nice and easy. Keep it simple. Hey, keep it moving.
There we go, man. Scott just said Charles ate all the crawfish in the green room. You know what? Can't blame him on that. You set it down, dude. It's fair game. All right. Got to get over there and get you a plate. Get you all set up, man. Okay. Let's go over our picks for today for home runs. And you see Christian Walker here, who I believe I haven't seen the documentation of the stock transfer, but I believe that he actually owns the Dodgers in their park because this man just hits a home run literally every time that he is playing against the Dodgers on the road. So we got Aaron Judge plus 175, Yordan Alvarez plus 275. He's been on a tear. Christian Walker plus 300, Jose Ramirez of the Guardians plus 350, and Rafael Devers plus 400 of the Red Sox. So Big Chuck, throw it over to you, bro. You got, man?
Absolutely. Christian Walker plus 300, the Dodger Slayer. He was going to be an honorable mention if he didn't make the list. So absolutely Christian Walker. And then honorable mention, Jose Trevino, if he gets the start today as well in the Yankees lineup. But got to roll with Christian Walker plus 300.
Okay. All right. There we go. Melody Sue says, is there not going to be a live hot dog eating contest? You know what? I didn't want to force everyone to have to eat a ton of hot dogs. Today's a holiday for everybody that wants to get down. So, I mean, I'm just going to have to put out another video. I say anybody here right now, not right now, but that wants to put out a picture, a video, and I mean this for everybody in the crew. Show us what you're eating today. If you're shooting fireworks, what you're going to get down on, because we'll definitely be shooting fireworks over here on this side. Yes, I absolutely love it. So please just use hashtag DTL as we always do on Twitter. Put it out there. I want to see what everybody's got going today. Yordan and Walker from Dwayne. 3 days in a row hitting bombs. Dude, they've been on a tear, man. On a tear. So saying that, Seabass, throw it over to you, buddy. We got.
Yeah, so right after here, I'm headed up to Toronto because I'm pitching today, and I'm just going to throw one up there to Alvarez. Just nice and easy. Jordan owns Chris Bassett. He spells his with an I, so he's a little bit different. But the Google alerts I get on that guy every day. But yeah, I'm going to go with Alvarez.
Yeah, you know what? That Chris Bassett should know there's no I in team, bro. And that's why he's going to give a bomb to Jordan. Hey, Soupy, what are you looking at, bro?
I'm going to help my own cause, Aaron Judge. I think he's going to get at least 2 at-bats against Frankie Montas. And again, he can easily hit this prop in the first 3 innings.
Okay, there we go. Scott wants to ask, Seabass, you going to strike out more than 5 batters today?
Oof.
It's a good question.
I mean, he's been pretty decent on strikeouts. And the Astros, they're pretty streaky too. They strike out a little bit. Yeah. Let me go over. I'm going to get more. Giving up bombs, some strikeouts too.
Hey, I like the form of asking that question about a prop bet. Scott, that was just well done all around. Raphael, who are you looking at, bro?
I like Soupy's play, and if you're going to take that, Judge, I would hurry up and take any Yankee prop right now because that total is going to be 9.5 probably by the time we log off or do our exclusive plays because it's 9 and the juice is minus 125, so the wind is blowing out. I'm going with Jose Ramirez plus 350. I still have him at dark horse as an MVP because we don't know if Aaron Judge can get hurt and maybe be out for the season. The Yankees are not playing as well for an MVP candidate besides Aaron Judge. I'm going to take Jose Ramirez plus 350. Get that 65 to 1 for MVP as well.
Nice. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take Christian Walker for a walk today. All right, I'm going to bet that personally. But I'm going to go Yordan Alvarez plus 275, man. I think man's on fire here. And then, all right, Suki MMA asks, how does the midweek holiday work in the States? Are y'all off tomorrow too? So pretty much it depends, man. We'll be here. Obviously, a lot of companies, they'll let, some people, their people off on Fridays, but a lot don't. I know a lot of people who will be at work tomorrow. So it's always weird. It especially anybody that has kids, right? Who does fireworks and stuff. It's like Halloween, and I don't have any kids, but it's like Halloween when it falls on a Tuesday. It's are we going trick-or-treating on Tuesday or do we wait till Friday? You know what I mean? So Yeah, it's always different. Seabass, you said you'd be all over it working.
9 a.m. bright and early.
Ready to go. Ready to go. All right, let's get our picks here for today and what we have going. Big Chuck, we'll throw it over to you, boy. Breakdown. You got 2 MLS. What you got?
El Trafico, LAFC, LA Galaxy. I'm going to take the over 1.5 first half goals and over 4.5 first half corners. I just expect them to get it started early and often, and then that produces corners as well. So, and that goes off at 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
I'll get my idiot self out of the way. Orioles team total over 3.5, -125. Tigers Twins over 8, -115. The coach is on Denny McCarthy, round 1, +110 over Sepp Straka. What a name. It sounds like Mortal Kombat. And then JT Poston. Has Poston and M, like, I think they might have teed off. Got to play that one live. Round 1, +114 over Sungjae M there. Raphael, throwing to you, buddy. What you got?
Yeah, Poston's teed off already. Padres Rangers first 5 under 4 -110, and James Webb over 40.5 hot dogs -120, and I would sprinkle him to win it all as well at +165, 175.
Nice. Soupy, hit me, boy. What you got?
Yeah, let's get Corbin Burns to have a fantastic game against the Mariners. I think he's really going to go about 6 innings, 1 earned, 8 strikeouts at worst. If he gets a 7th inning, that's going to bump up to maybe 9 or 10 strikeouts. And then Aaron Judge over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs going against former Yankee Frankie Montas, who had a very forgettable tenure in the Bronx.
Seabass, bring us home, buddy. What you got?
Yep. You know, I love a first 3. We got Diamondbacks Dodgers over 2.5 runs, first 3 innings. We got Orioles Mariners, no runs in the first inning. And over in the WNBA, the Connecticut Sun to go over 73.5 points.
Love it, man. I love how you get down on the WNBA. And you guys, like, Raphael, I know that you do a lot as well, man. And Soupy, like, I love that we are getting more in depth with sports, especially during a time like this. All right, I'm gonna throw it to you guys real quick. Like, any of you have any thoughts that you need to get out here? Anything that we all need to know? Like I said, everyone in the crew, please, man, shoot us pictures of what you're eating, drinking, fireworks, all that kind of stuff. Let us know what you got going on. But yeah, man, anything that we need to know?
For me, yeah. All right, you have 10 of these right now. Keep all 10 of them tonight. All right, be safe, everybody.
That's right. Don't hold them in your hand. Just
I heard I watched a documentary one time on the people who built the Hoover Dam. Okay, and they had this one guy who was, I don't know how old he was, but he was around, right? And they asked him, they said, man, because they had dynamite, but it came in glass bottles, right? When you have to blast the rock out. And one of the person asked, he was like, man, lighting that, the wick, like, that'd be the most dangerous part about the entire operation. He goes, no. He goes, the most dangerous part of the operation was going back to relight the wick, because it always went out. And I was like, oh, yeah. So, Soupy, what you're saying fireworks-wise, everybody be careful. Yeah, anybody else? Anything we need to know? Okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. Get down to the closing bell. Finish this thing right. Okay, well, the crew has chosen for the Howie Schwab crew play of the day, and it is the Diamondbacks Dodgers over 8.5. It was a tight vote. Usually we've seen lately, man, there have been some runaway picks, and the crew's been on fire. You've been better than me. Let me tell you that. So, Seabass spoke about being smart and following somebody like Raphael when they break down information like that. Hey, I'm going to follow you. You guys have been crushing on it. So Diamondbacks Dodgers over 8.5 is the choice. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. From all of us here, I'm telling you, you have no idea how much we all appreciate you. Enjoy the holiday today. You deserve it. Have time with family, friends, or by yourself hanging out. However, man, let us know what you are doing today. We want to see it because obviously, it's all of us together. So, all right, for everybody here, my name is Alan Bell. I've had a ton of fun. Let's cash these tickets, have some fun, enjoy the holiday, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.